It's the Kirk and Byrd Show, and this is Rusty Byrd. My co-host Kirk here, he couldn't be here tonight, but this is a special version of the Kirk and Byrd Show. We've got our first pretty much live announcement of a big time football player about where he's going to school. So this is going to be simultaneous with when the whole world knows about it. And it is very interesting. It's none other than Forest Park's very own Nathaniel Wright. Nathaniel, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, Nathaniel goes back like this is family. Like I was one of his first tackle football. I think I might have been his first tackle football coach. I know his
Yeah.
dad coached him in flag, but just we have me and his dad Darren, great football player in his own right from Virginia State. Um, he and I coached Nathaniel, but Nathaniel, I am so proud of you. You worked hard to get to this point, and what you're going to do today, and you're going to be the first one in Kirk and Byrd history, is you're going to announce where you will be playing college football. So this is very exciting. The people out there where you're going to be going, I know a number of schools are like, where's it going? Where's it going? Like these fans out here love their college football programs and the prospects. And so this is going to be very fun. But before you make that announcement, what we'll do is we'll let people get a little bit of your background in case they haven't heard or know, because we here know in Prince William County, Northern Virginia, the state of Virginia, we all know about Nathaniel Wright, but there are people all over the country that are fans of some of the programs that have shown interest in you. You've got a lot of followers on Twitter. People are wanting to know, where is Nathaniel Wright going? You've taken some visits, you've posted some different pictures, and so we're going to find that out. Let's get started. All right, Nathaniel. So first of all, let's where are you? I mentioned you play at Forest Park. Tell us who is your head coach, and then tell me a little bit about the position you play and how long you've been at the program. What when did you start playing varsity and things like that?
So my head coach is John Robinette. He's the head coach at Forest Park High School. Um, I started playing like at Forest Park eighth grade year because of COVID. They let middle
Right.
schoolers play like JV and stuff for high school. And
Mm-hmm.
then I started my freshman year on varsity. That's when
Wow.
that was my first year on varsity. Yeah.
Wow. So you started as a freshman
Yeah, I was left tackle.
and a good football program at left tackle. Dog. Okay. See, none of this, I'm just acting like I'm surprised, but I knew this. I was calling this. All right, y'all. I'm trying not to be too much of the homer, but I coached Nathaniel when he was, I think, were you nine?
Yeah, that was my
9
first
or
year.
10. First year playing tackle football. It was my son's first year playing tackle football. And he was playing with the older kids because he was a little big. All right. But I'm telling you, when we were picking the players and I was looking and I was like, that boy, at his feet. He's got some athleticism. He got the size. But and so then we got you on the team. Then your pops and I ran the defense together and yes, together with my son and a lot of other great kids and Coach Eswick, who's our head coach, we went undefeated and won the Fairfax County Championship. Right?
Yes, sir.
That was great. That was great.
Mhm.
Then you went on and played football at other youth organizations, and then I had a chance to coach you again in the sixth grade at Benton Middle School, and that was fun because again we went undefeated and won the championship. All right, something about when you and I are coaching and playing together. I don't know. I don't know what it is. We just keep having
Undefeated.
going undefeated. Undefeated, right? All right, and then seventh grade you played at Benton, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys win the championship?
I think we did. I think we did.
I
Yeah.
think I'm pretty sure. I think it was a pretty good run. I think our
Yeah.
your sixth grade year started a pretty big run of success at Benton. But then,
Yeah.
like you said, COVID hit, so you didn't get to have your big man on campus as an eighth grader
Yeah.
because of COVID, right? But what you did get to do, which hadn't been done, is in Prince William County because we have middle school sports. You participated on the JV at Forest Park, right?
Yeah.
And that had to I mean, that opened a lot. Like, I'm sure you went in there, you thought, okay, wait a minute, but that gave the coaches a chance to see you. Not that they didn't already know about you, but I'm sure that helped your confidence because you had been in the program and then you started as a freshman on varsity.
For sure. Yeah, they did help my confidence.
Yeah, outstanding. So from there, so tell us about your 4 years on varsity. Tell us what kind of, what has it been like? What positions have you played? And then what kind of record has your team had?
So I played left tackle freshman year, then I moved to right sophomore my junior year, and I'm gonna play right my senior year. Being at Forest Park, it's a great program. Obviously has some.
Wow, you play a little defense too now,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I play defensive end, defensive end. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, all right. As a
So
former fullback, I would have blocked you, and you'd have been like,
nah,
but go ahead, go
nah.
ahead. No.
Um, I have my ups and downs, of course, but it's been a really steady, good ride. So
You
I think
guys,
I
if I'm
want
not mistaken, you won. You guys have finished second in the district.
Yeah, we did that
Back
back to back. Yeah,
back to back. I mean, the only team that was ahead of you was Freedom, and they were the two-time state champions, right? That's
yeah.
not bad.
Mhm.
What other sports did you play growing up and in high school?
My first sport, my first two sports I ever played was soccer and swimming. I did those two first, and then I moved to flag football, then basketball, then football, and now I played basketball freshman year in high school. Then I just stopped because I was losing too much weight, so I just kept on playing football throughout my sophomore and junior year.
Okay, all right. And when you played basketball, you were pretty good. You were on some travel AAU teams, and as
Yeah,
a freshman, you didn't play freshman basketball, right?
no,
Or
I was
or
on
you played
JV.
JV,
Yeah.
and you were the most valuable player, if I'm not
Oh
mistaken,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, all right, yeah, I'll pump you up. I'll pump you up.
Thank you, thank you.
You might not, you might be a little bashful, but I'm gonna tell folks that you got skills, and if you had played basketball last year, and if you played this year, you would be a dominant force on the varsity level. I know. What type of honors have you received
Uh,
playing in the Cardinal District in the
I've
region?
made all district and all region. Uh, my first sophomore year, I made all district. My junior year, I made all district and all region. So that's good.
All region. Good stuff. That is outstanding. Yeah, yeah. And that is saying for folks that don't know, this is an extremely talented region and state, but like this region, you're talking Freedom that won the last two state championships in Class 6, Battlefield, who has not lost a regular season game in 3 years. They're 30-0 in the regular season. You've also got Patriot, you've got Woodbridge, you've got Gainesville, but then that region also includes Colonial Ford. There is extreme amount of talent. So it is no slight to say, wait a minute, whoa. I mean, it means you are a baller if you're making all region in that region. Okay. Again, it's the region that has produced the last two state champions. And then we're going to get into your recruiting. So where are you when I if I were to look up where you rate as one of the top football players in the state of Virginia and at your position?
For my position, I'm top five in the state for all
Wow.
the sites, and then for state, I'm like 30, top
So
30.
30.
Yeah,
Top 30 overall, not just
yeah,
your
overall.
position.
Yeah.
So think about that. That includes the quarterback. That includes Jeffrey Overton and running backs. That includes the linebackers. That so top 30 is great in a football great state like Virginia. Like
Hmm.
that's amazing. Very, very proud of
Thank you.
that. That says a lot. But let's also let people know your size. Because you're probably about my height. Well, you're about 5'7", about 195, if I'm not mistaken.
About like 5'2", 180.
Okay, okay. No, what is your size? Um, uh, I am about, I'm about 6 foot. It's hard to tell when I'm sitting here. But go ahead. What is your height and weight?
About 6'5", 285, 290.
Wow, wow. You have the size, but again, the athleticism, and you've been under some great coaching. You have a head coach who knows how to coach linemen. Like
Yeah.
he's great at that. But you've also had some training. Um, where you've been, I mean, I trained you for a little bit, during COVID, but where else have you got some training?
C4. I started C4 in like late 2020, 2021. So like they
Right.
really helped me improve me a lot to where I am now. So I want to thank them for that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, they're great guys. We've had Charlie and Austin Brown on the show at C4. So I tell you, if we could be here all day talking about the athletes they've put out. But look,
Yeah.
the thing you were going to get there, but they certainly helped. So tell us a little bit about the recruiting process. And when did it start?
It started after my freshman season. Wake Forest, Tech, JMU, like they all came to see me a lot during school.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's been
Okay,
pretty good. Yeah.
that is great. Those are some great programs. Great programs. Yeah. And so what is the recruiting process like now in 2024 as opposed to when your dad and I were going through that, number of years ago? Because for us, we couldn't wait. We'll get a piece of mail. Like when you
Oh
got
yeah.
mail, like dude, I don't know if your dad would say it, but like I remember being in class and then the little office assistants would bring your mail and then people like, oh, where is that from? But for you, what is it like? What do you all do different? Like, and my son, you and my son played together for a
Yeah.
number of years, but like, there's communication. People use Twitter. Coaches can text you now. Tell us what are the ways people communicated with you?
They either ask my number, but it's mostly Twitter though. They just talk to me through Twitter, see how I am, see how I'm doing and stuff. So I'll say it's
Okay,
mostly Twitter for
okay. And
communication.
have you enjoyed the process?
Yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice.
Good. So Nathaniel, all right. What were some of the programs that recruited you? I know a lot of schools reached out, but who were some of the serious ones? Who made? I mean, about how many offers did you get in? What was your kind of? What did you narrow it down to?
I had 16 offers. My offers were from Pitt, Duke. My top ones were Pitt, Duke, Tech, Virginia Tech, and JMU and Wake Forest.
Oh wow, those are great schools. Absolutely great schools. Man, you had what you narrowed it down to are I mean, some of the best ones right here on the East Coast. So, all right, out of those 16 schools and then what you narrowed it down to, where will Nathaniel Wright be playing college football in the fall of 2025?
For the next 3 to 4 years of my college life, I'll be playing football at Virginia Tech University.
Oh, yes, my dog. Perfect. For those that don't know, I Virginia Tech is my favorite football program. My little brother played there, was the captain, got his undergrad, master's, and PhD from there. Found his wife there, gave him an opportunity to play pro football, and he loves it, and I love it. Congratulations, Nathaniel. That is an outstanding selection. Now, you couldn't have gone wrong with any of the schools you just listed. Like we could go on and on about why any of those other schools would have been great, but this right here is awesome. Tell us why Nathaniel Wright chose Virginia Tech.
Tech just felt like a second home for me. I loved all the coaches, the players, the fan base, the games are crazy. And
Yep.
most importantly, it had my major I wanted to do, cybersecurity. So
Oh wow, yeah, yeah. Oh
that's
wow.
a big pulling part for me too.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to say? Are there any people you'd like to give a shout out to? And just say thank you. Thank you for the impact they've had on you in your life, in this process.
First I want to tell my dad, Darren Wright, for always being there for me, supporting me. My mom, Keisha Wright, and Yetza Wright for always being for me, supporting me, and pushing me forward. Big shout out to all my trainers and coaches, Coach Rob, Coach Austin Brown, Seabass, Coach Charlie. Everybody at C4 is just amazing. And then I want to shout out to like all my friends, Evan Weeks, Landon Hunt, Brandon Dozy, like everybody. Just thankful.
That is great. A village, to help raise our kids today, and I'm proud to have been a part of that village. But look, like I legit like your family is on. Like I have so much respect for your mom, your dad, your sister just graduated from the University of Virginia. Um,
Yeah.
uh, con- Congratulations to her. Like you come from a great family, and I know you're going to continue to do well and represent them. I got love for you. I love Prince William County athletes, especially ones I personally know and coach. But then you play at a great high school for a great program for Coach Robinette, and you're going to Virginia Tech. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we wrap this up?
Um. Oh, I like to say I also had one D lineman offer too. That was from Hampton. So I
Oh,
could say
okay.
I'm better than my dad at football on defensive too. So that's a
Or
good one.
defense. Okay. No, that's great. You got an offer to play defense in Hampton. I'm from Hampton, so I appreciate and like that program. They knew what they were doing when they were talking about that. But I think for what you do, your athleticism and how valuable what position you play, I think you're in a great position. A great position.
Thank you.
That is great. Daniel, so thank you so much for doing this. We're gonna have you back on the show maybe right before the season starts, just so we can talk maybe to you and a couple of your teammates, and talk about this upcoming year, talk about Forest Park football, and just let folks know a little bit more about you, not just as a football player, but what you like to be outside of football, because you're a very interesting and intelligent young man, but you're also very funny. Thank you, Nathaniel, for joining the show. And so, for my man, Nathaniel Wright, this has been the Kirk and Byrd Show. We are out.
Nights like this, the earth will shake.